So welcome to another FC25 career mode video. Today we're taking a look at the deep dive notes once again. This time we're taking a look at the player career mode side of things. There's a few things to talk about, a few new features. Let me know what you think of player career mode this year and I'll give my thoughts in a future video as well. And make sure you are subscribed because there's a lot of FC25 content still to come. Yesterday we read the manager career mode side of things, so if you missed that video, go and check it out. Today it's all about the player career. The first major feature for player career mode this year is the player career with icons. In FC25 player career, you can now play with some of the greatest names in football history and bring them into the modern game. You can dive into the player career experience by selecting one of the available icons and see how they would thrive in modern day football. You can make your own history with icons presented at the peak of their ability, enabling you to jump straight into high level action. So we've got Beckham here, 88 overall. You can select a dominant personality and it tells you which positions the personality is recommended for. Each personality is going to influence the way your character starts their career. It will affect their starting abilities and challenges. The list of available icons will update and change over time to give players different experiences. Be sure to check in throughout the season to see which icons you can play with. Make sure you pre-order the game to get Ronaldo, Beckham and Zidane as playable icons in player career mode as well at the start. The next big feature for player career is Origin Story. This is a new way to start your career mode saves. 3 paths, each with their own advantages and challenges, will guide you through the start of your career, bringing in different opportunities and new approaches in player career. You can start off as a child prodigy, coming from a legendary football family to prove that you can survive the pressures of the role and create your own legacy while taking your famous family name to the next level. Choosing your origin story will determine how you start your player career. This one is Great Expectations. You grew up in a high achieving football family. Success wasn't just hoped for, it was expected of you. On a journey shaped by elite level training in the very best environments, you've been pushed and encouraged by family and friends who've already been there and done it themselves. Now you've reached football's summit. Anything's possible, but the pressure to fulfill your own and others' expectations is intense and unrelenting. Can you become a legend in your own right? And as you can see, if you choose this one, your player starts as an 18-year-old, pro starting skill level, personality tier 7 with a virtuoso dominant personality. Pros and cons of the player as well are listed underneath. You can also play as someone coming from humble beginnings but with an unshakable dream and loads of talent. Show everyone that it's not about where you're from but how hard you work if you're going to make your dreams come true. So this one is Climb to the Top. You've had to battle all the way to this elite level driven by raw talent, burning ambition and a passion for the game. You've risen from humble beginnings, falling in love with football on the street and on the dirt pitches of your childhood, developing the unique individual skills and the physical and mental toughness to carve out a dazzling pathway to the top against all odds. You've had to fight every step of the way to get here. Now can you make your dream a reality? If you choose this one, you start as a 23-year-old with a basic starting skill level, personality tier 5, maverick personality, and pros and cons are listed there as well for the player. And finally, you can begin your journey as a player who has known the glories of top class football but has sustained a career-threatening injury and is now making their comeback. Show everyone that you're stronger than ever and ready for any challenge. This one is the return to glory. You'd tasted life at the top, playing at big clubs alongside top players until a career-threatening injury struck, one nobody expected you to come back from. But now, after months of hard work recovering, driven on by ambition, by your love of the game, and a burning desire to make the impossible happen, you're ready to make the comeback. Can you rediscover the glory days and fulfill your potential? If you choose this one, you start as a 27-year-old, advanced starting skill level, personality tier 6, dominant personality, heartbeat. Pros and cons are listed there. Now, of course, what happens if you want to start a normal career mode without any of these origin stories? You can still do that. It says if you have your own story idea for your career, you can follow your own dreams and set up your starting conditions as part of a custom start. You'll be able to set up your age, skill level, as well as personality type. Whether you want to set up a young player with average skill but an undying love for your hometown club, an experienced player with all the skills who is a true maverick, or anything in between, the custom start enables you to create your own story. If you're happy starting from the traditional point of a young player that you can develop a mold, you can select the clean slate option and see where that takes you. Whichever way you start your career, just remember that once selected, the origin will be fixed to that particular save file. Player customization is up next. We are looking to enhance avatar creation. You can now create a more realistic looking avatar with a large variety of new face customization options. Through the introduction of Cranium technology, players are able to sculpt each element of their avatar's face down to every little detail. This new Cranium tech is going to be very good. You can create male and female players and be as varied as you wish in their setup, with tattoos and accessories available for your avatars to bring out their personality and reflect your preferences. Alongside a variety of hairstyles and skin tones for everyone, we want you to have more control over the unique looks of your avatar. So let's take a look at this gameplay clip here. You select a player. After that, you do all the first name, the last name, the nationality. You know how this works. Now we go over to the next part, which is the customization. So you've got full head here, and there's different presets you can pick from there. You've got a sculpt button, which is triangle, and also a randomize button, which is square. They go over to skin next, and you can change the skin tone, complexion, skin surface, freckles as well. You've even got scarring there as well, and moles. So this is all the new stuff you can put on a player's skin. You can even put face makeup. It says face makeup there. They're taking this to the next level now, but you still can't scan your own face in the game. I can't believe that's not a feature yet. Skin tone number 3, skin tone number 2. Next up, we've got the forehead, 190 there. And then there's 193, 200, and then there's jaw 190, ears 190, cheeks 190 as well. Forehead 225, 264, and then we go over to the jaw, and you can see how that changes as we go along. Cheeks, chin as well, neck as well. So cheeks 190 is there, but look at all the different ones available as well. Then you've got the chin, and then they move over to the face, where you can do the eye color, the eyes, eyebrows, nose, mouth as well, hair. You can change the color, the style. So if you press triangle, you can sculpt, and this is what it looks like. So you've got the skull there. You can do narrow or widen, down, up, neutral, forward, round, angular, shift left, shift right. Upper forehead as well, you can do all the same things there. So you can see how that changes a little bit. There's eyebrow settings as well. And then there's also eye socket. Next up is the ears, and you can do both sides, right side or left side only. You can bring them up and down, go forward and back, narrow and widen. You can even sculpt the nose, narrow, widen, down, up, back, forward. I think this is cool, but imagine if we could actually scan our face into the game as well. But yeah, it does take the customization to another level now, especially this sculpting feature. You can even do the teeth now. You can widen the teeth, narrow the teeth, down or up, lower teeth as well. I know people are going to go crazy with this. I'd love to see what the community can come up with. But yeah, this technology is getting so good now. You can even do temple areas, less or more. This is crazy, man. The brows, let's see what you can do with the brows. You can lift the eyebrows up or bring them down, and I think that's it. Let me know what you think of this EA Cranium feature. Player creation has been improved so much now thanks to this feature. You'll also be able to set new celebrations and set piece animations, as well as a number of running styles that can complement your appearance. Women's football in player career. In addition to managing the top women's teams in manager career, you can start a player career in women's football. Similarly to manager career, player activities, authentic contract lengths, salary values, and our event system look to mimic the challenges of the real world game. There's a few extra things coming to player career mode as well. Of course, you do get the live start points and snapshots feature when that becomes available in the game. It says here live start points and snapshots will also be available in player career, where players will be able to take over real world situations either as real players or as avatars they have created themselves and see how they can affect the future. Player career mode will also get the task list. It says we want to enable you to make immediate decisions and take quicker actions, ensuring you're on top of things in both manager career and player career. Social media will also be in the player career mode as well. It says whether you're managing a top team in career mode or a player in player career, you're sure to be the subject of many stories, being a hero at times and an anti-hero at others. That's pretty much it for player career mode. Yesterday we spoke about manager career mode. Make sure you go and check that video out as well, and I'll be giving you my full thoughts on career mode in general in a future video as well. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you leave a like for me, make sure you subscribe as well, and click the thumbnail in the middle to watch things that won't be in FC25.